The part of the Remy Bader, Khloe Kardashian podcast thing that no one is talking about has nothing to do with Remy Bader, but everything to do with Khloe Kardashian. She's a terrible podcast host. I didn't watch the actual full podcast. I only watched clips, but every time it would cut to her, she was just like this, yeah, and it reminds me of those like skits people do where it's just like Kardashians holding things and them just being like, and this whole ordeal, and like the deal is, and like this whole ordeal, and them just like saying nothing, just like trying to reach a word count like on a book report and saying the same thing over and over again. And I was like, she's finally admitting, Remy was finally admitting to getting a Sadie surgery. And you know, a lot of people hate on Alex Cooper. I don't watch her myself, but the clips I have seen of her, she does ask good questions. And she does like make it a space where the person seemingly feels comfortable enough to talk. And I'm not saying like everyone has to interview exactly like Alex Cooper, but Khloe Kardashian, it was so bland. Like it was just so monotone. And Khloe's the funny Kardashian. So what happened? Like, and granted, yeah, this is a serious conversation, but like she also went from being perceived as like this big plus size girl to losing a lot of weight and going through and having people comment on her weight. Like I just expected more out of her. And yeah, it was Remy telling her story. And this is actually a big issue I have where I always like, my way of connecting with people is to talk about a shared experience. And so also saying my side, but then I understand that a lot of people see that as like trying to make something about yourself. And so I struggle with that. And so maybe that's just like, that's what I wanted to see. And that's not what everyone else wanted to see. And she went that way. But regardless, she was just so dry. And there was just like, it was like nothing behind the eyes. It was like she was like not even paying attention to what Remy was saying. I don't know. It just seemed like a bad podcast to me, and I don't see it lasting. She had that Khloe with cocktails or something, and that was like kind of good. I think I didn't watch that either, but like I had seen. I'm a big clips girl. I love a good clip, but I feel like that was better. Maybe because it was more people and it didn't just depend on her. But yeah, this was just awkward.